Hi guys! Today is Q&A plus makeup. My sister's going to be asking me some questions and I'm going to be answering them, so you guys are going to get to know me a little bit better besides the makeup and stuff. I hope you guys really enjoy it. It should be fun, and I have my glass of wine. I hope you guys have one too, because we're in quarantine. We're not going anywhere, so get comfortable and enjoy. Alright. So I'm going to be answering some questions from my sister as we do this makeup. Let's get started, guys.
First question is, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue or purple. It all depends on the day, okay? Some days I feel more like blue and sometimes I like purple. I don't know, it's always been that thing for me, but blue or purple. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so before the next question, we're gonna do eyebrows. Alright. I usually comb it out before I start. As you guys can see on my right eyebrow, I have a cut. I've had that cut since I was a child. It really just shows when I don't have my eyebrows done and I try to fill in my eyebrows. It does cause a little bit of a weird thing. You'll see throughout the video where it's not neatly done. But typically that's why I like to get my eyebrows done, because it looks better. Alright. I'm just gonna go in and fill them in. I typically start in the middle and to the end, and I lightly touch the front so it doesn't look super, filled in.
Alright, next question is, when's your birthday?
My birthday is the best day of the year. It's New Year's Eve, December 31st. Typically, we party big on my birthday. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm just going in and filling it in. I typically don't pay too much attention to this because I'll go in afterwards and clean it with my concealer. But yeah. I'm always awkward doing this side of my face, so it looks weird. It's gonna look better. So with my darker concealer, I'm gonna actually go in and do the top of my eyebrows, and with the lighter shade, I'm gonna go on the bottom. All right.
What is your favorite kind of clothes to wear?
Athletic wear. They're so comfortable. So comfortable. I love them. I can wear them just about anywhere. So guys, my eyebrows have not been done in, honestly, I want to say about 3 months. So it's a bit challenging, honestly, to shape it like this, but it's not the worst. It could be worse, I guess. So I went in with the darker concealer on the top. Now I'm gonna go on the bottom with the lighter one. I'll probably be fixing a few things on top, but pretty much the type of the arch I'm going for, I'm not going for something too extreme. So yeah.
What is your ethnicity?
Can anyone guess? I mean, if you follow me on my Instagram, I think you already know, or if you know me in general, but I am Haitian. I was born in Haiti. I moved here when I was 11. I was turning 12. I think it was 11, 12. I moved here. Most of the time I'm speaking Creole, especially if I'm at home. But yeah. I actually can't wait to go back again. I've missed it. I haven't been back for like 6 years. So I'm excited to go back. Yeah, but I'm from the islands. I go in at that part and I kind of do a unibrow. It just helps me line up my eyebrows. Also, I just go in there and blend in the concealer on my eyelid just to make sure I'm creating a softer surface for the eyeshadow.
Who is your favorite celebrity and why?
That would be Miss Riri. I love me some Rihanna. And not just for her music, just like in general. I just feel like her and I would get along. Like, I just feel like we would have a blast. I just think she's so cool, and I think she's just so down to earth. So yeah, it's Riri. And also she does a lot of good work around the world, not just here but around the world, and I really appreciate someone who really works really hard for their money and just help other people, you know. So definitely would have to be Riri for everything about her, not just her music, not just, you know, her vibe, but everything she does in general. So yeah, Riri is my answer. Alright, so I'm actually gonna go in with my shadow. I pick a color that's a little bit of a nude but still a little bit brighter than my skin complexion. Don't mind my palette, it's all broken. I dropped it on the floor, so don't mind that. And I also use it a lot, so it's all, well, not as much as I should, but I dropped it maybe twice, and thankfully it's not like completely broken or shattered, I should say. But I typically just go in with a slightly lighter than my skin complexion eyeshadow just around to help blend in the colors.
What is your favorite movie?
Titanic. Titanic has to be my favorite movie. It's so weird because there are so many other movies that I absolutely love, but if I had to pick like a favorite, it has to be Titanic. I've watched it like so many times, but Titanic has to be my all-time favorite. Even though I do think that Rose could have moved her little behind and let Jack get on the board.
There's a point where on IG they had a bunch of little ways of how Jack and Rose could fit on the board. After watching that, I was like, I was really upset because I was like, you see, they could have fit on her face, but no, she took the whole entire space. But anyways, I still love the movie, so don't mind me.
I'm going to be using the Violet Voss palette, Best Life 2. That's the dense color here, for my base. All right.
What is your dream pet?
So when I was younger, we had a dog when I was in Haiti. We had multiple dogs, but my favorite one was, we had the Samoyed breed. Such a freaking cutie. The little fluff and everything. Doesn't shed as much as like a German Shepherd or something. But definitely that's my favorite breed. I cannot wait to get a dog. Alright, so as you guys can see, my lashes are on. I don't do the lashes on camera just yet because I'm one of those people that truly struggle with my lashes. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Certain days they go on like this, and certain days, honestly, I'll just leave them behind because I'm like, they're not happening, not today. So put on my lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually going to put on my foundation.
What's your dream car?
What is my dream car? Corvette. Okay, so actually I lied. It used to be Corvette. I still think I want a Corvette. However, I feel like with Tesla nowadays, I'm getting a bit more into the Tesla world, but I do still like Corvette. So I don't know. Either or. I do like when I was younger, I always wanted like my sister had to pull up the pictures. I'll post what I added on and you guys will see which one I'm talking about. I always wanted like a very flashy color one, but yeah, we'll see. I do like Teslas now, so we'll see. One day we'll see what I end up with. So I'm just going in and blending in my foundation. As you see here, I go in between my eyebrows and just making sure that everything is perfectly blended. Yeah.
Have you done any races?
Yes. The only one I've done is the Spartan race. I wanted to do it for a while, and earlier this year, actually right before things really started going downhill, I feel like in January I went out to California. Love California. So me and my boyfriend, we went out to California and we did the Spartan race. It was so great. But I'm gonna actually go in and I'm going to be using my I honestly can't really see the name on this, but it's from Ulta. It's just a liner, an eyeliner. Yeah. This one's pretty good. I really like when they're really dark, so I don't have to keep going over it over and over again. It does have a fine tip, like not too fine, but it does have a really good, nice tip to help me. I don't know if you guys can see it.
What is your favorite food?
I really don't have a favorite food. I do like pasta a lot and pizza. I love pizza. But the problem with pizza is I will have pizza and then like the next day I'm like, I shouldn't have had pizza. Like I know I shouldn't have pizza. Like I know that. But I did anyway. But also it's because I'm trying to be healthier. It's not always easy, but I'm trying. I do want to say pizza is my weakness though. That and just honestly pasta. Like I love pasta. Like you have to really go out of your way to mess up pasta for me. I love pasta. Maybe one of those days you guys will see me do like a cook with me type of thing, where I'll be cooking my favorite type of pasta. But I do love pasta. So good. Love those carbs. They're so worth it. So I'm actually gonna go in and just putting a little bit darker liner because I feel like whenever I don't put too much, like not that I'm gonna put a lot, but a little bit more, I feel like my eyes do this like witchy thing. I don't know if it makes sense, but I feel like my eyes cave in a little bit and I don't like that. So I typically go in and just try to put a bit more liner on top to make it look a little bit bigger. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. I'm gonna actually go in with my concealer under my eyes. I'm gonna go with the lighter concealer this time around. And I'm gonna put a darker one around it to help me with the transition.
Where did you go to school and what did you study?
I went to UMass Amherst. It used to be called the Zoo, but not when I was around because it wasn't that fun, but it was great. Met some really amazing people. I went to UMass Amherst, and I studied building and construction technology. I really wanted to do something along the line of, you know, building structure. I didn't want to go into engineering because there's no way I thought I could possibly go through with the whole thing. So I actually decided on sort of like a merge major, which is building and construction technology. So yeah, it really focused on just building structures, materials, and stuff like that. It was really dope. I liked it. I was one of the very few girls in the classrooms, all of the classrooms. It was like a guy's major, I guess you could call it. So yeah.
"24 hours later."
How old are you?
I am 26. You know what's interesting? I actually keep forgetting how old I am because obviously we haven't been going much places this year. So I feel like nobody's really asked me that. But yeah, I am 26 years old. This part, I just went on and on and on about my age, and I forgot to tell you guys what I was doing, and that is applying my contour. I am using the Fenty Match stick, and I'm just really applying that on my cheeks, my forehead, and my nose. And I do like to outline the frame of my face, so I typically go under a little bit, just so I'm not like one big blob of color.
I know this is a weird question, but what is your favorite smell?
My favorite smell? Yep, that's weird. My favorite smell? Laundry. I love the smell of laundry. It's so creepy, but like if somebody's doing laundry, like if my mom's doing laundry, like I'll go behind the house where I can smell it. It's true. It's so weird, but I love it. I love the smell of laundry. It's so good. Like, I guess the smell of detergent, but when it's, I don't know, it's so weird. But yeah, I love the smell of laundry, guys. It's so good. Yeah. What else you got for me with your weird questions of smell? Like, tell me, am I the only one who likes the smell of laundry? Am I crazy? Tell me, please, tell me in the comments if I'm the only one here that likes the smell of laundry. I can't be the only one.
If you had a superpower, what would that be?
What would be my superpower? My superpower, I think, like, would be to be invisible. I'd love to be invisible. Like, I'd love to go into a room and nobody knows I'm there. I always thought, like, being invisible would be, like, the greatest thing ever. So, I will have to go with invisible. Being invisible. But, yeah.
Speaking of baking...
Yes?
What is your favorite dessert?
That's very interesting because I am not a big sweets person, but I do like chocolate. Brownies. Oh no, chocolate chip cookies. Brownies or chocolate chip cookies. It's either or. I do like them both. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge sweets person in general. However, those two things, get them away from me. I will eat them. I put in a little bit too much, so I'm just kind of cleaning out a little bit, and I'm gonna go back in with my contouring brush just to outline, to make sure the the outline is still here for my nose. As you guys can see, you can still see where my setting powder is. Typically what I do at this point, I'll go back in with my spray so I can do the transition a little bit cleaner, and you can't really see where, you know, the powder is. I like creating that little dewy effect so it's not super bright and it doesn't create that backlash. Also, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take a slightly darker powder, which is this one right here. It's from Clinique. Typically I'll take that and then I'll go around this area right here just to make sure that the transition is smoother.
How many siblings do you have?
How many siblings do I have? I have a total of 3. There are 4 of us. I have 1 sister. Obviously, you've heard her asking me these questions. And I have 2 older brothers. One of them's turning 30 this year, and the other one's turning 29. I think. I hope. I feel like once you get like older, you start forgetting everybody's age. My little sister's turning 13. She's finally gonna be a teen, so she thinks she's all that, right? But she's still a little kid also, right? Am I right or am I right?
You're wrong.
But yeah, she's finally gonna be a teen. It's cute. It makes me feel very old, but yeah. I typically just go in with my... Guys, this palette is all messed up. Yo, this fell. Those 2 were like, I'm out. But I'm always dropping my makeup, as you guys can already tell. I drop them often. Like, often. Don't know what's wrong with me. Anyways, I just go in with my little brush. I'm not doing too much. I don't really do crazy highlight where it's like I'm shining a mile away. But I do want you to be able to see it. See, this is the reason why I don't like to put a lot of highlight. I feel like I didn't do much, but my freaking forehead is like, bang. So I'm gonna go in and with my, this is my contour brush. I'm not even really gonna do any contouring in it. I'm just gonna take the like excessive amount of contouring that was in there, or I don't know what you would really call it, and just brush my forehead a little bit. Just not in this area, but just my forehead. And my cheeks. I like to put my blush on, guys, before my highlight. But I forgot. But I'm still gonna put it on top of it because I like that pink, like that flush look. And then reapply my highlight. I'm going to be using this palette right here. It's LA Colors Face Palette, the blush, of course. Darkest one. I'm also black. The one thing I love about this blush, like you could really put it over your highlight and it's still like the highlight is still there. I do know that then my brush is kind of like highlighted, but it's only gonna go one place, so I really don't mind. And I'll probably just wash my brush, but It's really not much. I just like that little, like, I just like a little bit of flush. I don't want my face to be just one plain color. I like that little pink hint to my cheeks. Don't know if I'm making much sense, but yeah. And yes, I'm using this brush right here, not my normal blush brush, because it's really far away from me right now and I don't feel like getting it. So I promise I'm not always lazy. So you see it, it's not a lot. It just kind of takes away from like being one blob and just kind of like, you get it, right? Because I don't know how to explain it. And I'm gonna go back up with my highlight just to make sure you still can see that, baby. One thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take a little bit of that, like the brighter one. I got 2 shades here. I'm gonna go with the brighter one. I've been using the darker one. I'm gonna go with the brighter one just for the tip of my nose. It's not gonna show much, but I do like a little bit more highlight on my nose. And then I'm gonna go right here. As you can see, I'm gonna go back with the highlight, the liner for the bottom of my eyes. So I just went in and add my eyeliner, and after that I'm just using the colors that I use for my shadow for under my eyes. I just kind of went in and cleaned up a little bit with my eyeshadow. I did put a little bit of shadow right on the bottom of my liner just to kind of put a little bit of glow into it. I don't know why I feel like my accent just like popped out mad hardcore for like a second. So yeah, anyways, moving on. Right, so for my eyes, that's really it. I'm not gonna go ahead and do much more with my eyes. Yeah, just because I don't really want to mess it up either. So yeah, you see that highlight? Oof, oof. See it? Don't mind me. I'm crazy sometimes, don't mind me. Anyways, we're gonna go up to the lips. Okay, so lips, my last thing, that's the last one I like to do. I'm gonna go in. I always line my lips with like a black liner, a black lip, it doesn't matter. I always go in with like a dark shade around my lips. It's just my thing.
Why did you start a YouTube channel?
Why did I start a YouTube channel? I honestly feel like I did a lot of different things that I enjoyed, and I really just wanted to share it with everyone. I've watched a lot of YouTube channels. I absolutely love them. I think they're great, and I just honestly just wanted to share the things that I do with you guys. I do enjoy doing my makeup, especially with this quarantine now. Like, I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, and also I wanted to share tips with my hair, things like that. I did do my own hair. I did make this wig myself. So yeah, I just like to do like different things, and I just wanted to share it with everyone. So yeah, that's really the reason why I started a YouTube channel. And I'm actually really enjoying it so far. So I hope you guys are as well. This is the final look. My dreads are under this. My babies are just, I'm always using different styles to protect them as they grow. But yeah, this is the final look, guys. This wig I did do it myself. I will go ahead and drop the link of where I get the hair from. I don't love the closure, but it will do for now. But I did make this wig myself. The hair is quite old. The hair is so great because I honestly think I've had this hair for about a year now. It does not shed much. Yeah, it really doesn't shed much. I do love the hair. I believe it's Pure Clarity. I've been using them for years, and I love them. The closure was not from them. I forgot where I got the closure from. It's not the best, but it will do for now. All right. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's look. I had a lot of fun doing the Q&A. I'll be doing a little bit more of these videos just so you guys can get to know who I am as a person, what I do outside of my YouTube videos. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Please share with your friends and family. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for some more. Till next time.